Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for August 27th, 2013. It's currently 8:45 a.m. And as you can see, we're rather humid out there with temperatures already pushing into the lower to mid 70s throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas, upper 60s to lower 70s over the northern interior, and plenty of moisture in the atmosphere with dew points already pushing into the mid to upper 60s, eventually approaching 70 degrees in dew points by this afternoon, with temperatures rebounding nicely into the lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast and mid to upper 80s everywhere else. Now, we do have some showers exiting off of basically Connecticut here, and we're going to be under the threat for more showers and thunderstorms. I'll explain why in just a moment. But pretty much we're in this constant weather pattern that's going to be in place all the way through early next week. So when we take a look at the latest surface map, you see one area low pressure exiting off the coast. Now, this is a very weak area low pressure. This is not a well-defined cold front or strong disturbance here. These disturbances are very weak and basically are revolving around a very strong high pressure system that is anchored over the plains but is expansive all the way out to the mid-Atlantic coast. So when we take a look at the radar, you can see one disturbance that is exiting off the coast now with some lingering showers over eastern Long Island and also eastern Connecticut. These will move through this morning. And we're already starting to see a few scattered showers starting to pop up here out over the eastern Great Lakes. And you can see the pattern here. You can see the flow from the showers and thunderstorms moving from northeast to south, from northwest to southeast, should I say. And that's going to continue on for the next several days. Now, on the infrared satellite picture, we can clearly see one disturbance exiting off. Here's our next disturbance for tonight. And then we have another disturbance brewing out here in the northern plains. And when we go out and look at the water vapor satellite picture, we can see what's basically happening here. We have our ridge that is dominating over the plains. You can see very dry air, very hot air, in fact, heat wave basically developing over the central plains and southern plains. And you can see the pattern here, clockwise pattern, with the circulation coming up through the northern plains and then down through the Great Lakes. Now, what's happening is that the northern mid-Atlantic is in this weak trough here, but the trough axis is along the coast. So these disturbances are diving south and weakening. So as a result, look for showers and thunderstorms each day, just not severe thunderstorms. And these showers and thunderstorms with all this low-level humidity in the atmosphere, with winds coming from the west and southwest, transporting a tropical air mass from the Gulf of Mexico up into the northern Atlantic. Look for these showers and thunderstorms to support very heavy downpours, occasional lightning, and wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. But this is pretty much our whole pattern here over the next several days. Disturbances develop over the central Great Lakes, dive south towards the St. Lawrence River Valley and eastern Great Lakes, and then reaches the northern mid-Atlantic by the evening, weakening as they drop south and east with showers and thunderstorms. So there's one, here's two, and number three starting to develop out here already. So here's the latest model guidance from the Penn State UWall website using the European model guidance. Again, here's tonight, here's our weak trough, here's our ridge, and here's our pattern. Constantly developing here, lifting up with pretty impressive monsoon rain developing from the remnants of Fernanda that moved into Mexico and is now lifting up through the southwest. That moisture eventually is going to get lifted up to the northern plains and drop south. Not heavy rain, just saying that some of the lingering moisture is going to be drawn up and then drop south, pretty much right around this ridge. And that's going to continue on for tomorrow and for Thursday and for Friday. You see the pattern just pretty much really doesn't change all that much. And it continues on for Saturday. Here's our ridge again. Here's another trough. Now this trough here for the start of next week is a little bit stronger here. It's going to pack a little bit more of a punch, so that by the time we get to Monday, this strong cold front will be moving through more widespread showers and thunderstorms and a shift to a slightly cooler air mass. So from now all the way on through Sunday, look for temperatures basically to range from the upper 70s to lower 80s over Long Island, lower to mid 80s along the New Jersey coast and the Connecticut coast, mid 80s in the New York City metropolitan area, and in over the interior, and mid to upper 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area and the Delaware River Valley. Look for humidity to be on the high side, leading to temperatures feeling like the lower to mid 90s at times. And look for a constant threat for showers and thunderstorms each afternoon and evening as these disturbances dive south and east from the Great Lakes towards the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan areas. Also, look for low temperatures, basically ranging from the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast, with some areas of fog. Rinse and repeat the next several days. Monday, we finally see a change with a strong cold front moving through, showers and thunderstorms, followed by a fallback in temperatures to the lower to mid 80s, possibly even a few mid to upper 70s here, depending on how strong this polar air mass really is. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.